guys, it is Tanya and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another speed build. Today I am building a family home that's sort of New England inspired, and when I say New England I mean the New England section of the United States. This is kind of inspired by Cape Cod in particular and just the general style in Brindleton Bay, which is based off of the New England area, which is the area of the US that I am from. I really wanted to build a family home here because it's one of my favorite styles to build in, and I just have a fondness for it since I'm from the area. And also because I wanted to do a larger home that was a limited pack build, and I know a lot of people have cats and dogs. So this is This is a build that only uses cats and dogs, parenthood, and laundry day. I thought those three work together pretty nicely to build a little bit of a family home. So it's one expansion pack, one game pack, and one stuff pack. I actually asked you guys in a couple of videos recently what sort of packs you wanted to see in limited pack builds. Do you prefer like a single pack, multiple packs? Should they all be expansions, or what combo? And I think this one was suggested. So thank you guys all for your feedback on that. I've definitely written down a lot of ideas, but of course, if you have any more and there's a specific type of limited pack build you'd like to see, do let me know because I'm having a lot of fun with these. And I tend to do more of these over on Twitch first. I don't know why. I just find them very exciting, and I tend to enjoy figuring that out with everybody on stream. So actually, if you'd like to watch the playback of this build, I do upload all of my streams to my second channel here on YouTube, which is called More Gryphi. I just upload the stream VODs over there if that's an easier place for you guys to find them if you're curious. There is a link down below if you'd like to check that out. And yeah, just messing around with the outside shape here because it just didn't feel balanced. I was having so much issue trying to figure out how to make this look balanced and still have it functional and usable space, not just a piece of roof. I wanted it to be space that your Sims could use. So there's a ton of fiddling with the roof here and experimenting, and it took me a while. Yeah, you'll see it come together though. I did cut out a ton of footage, but I am really happy with the shape that this does end up being. And also, just as some information on this build, I did build this on the Brindleton Pawspital lot, which is the lot that the vet is on, if you just load up The Sims 4 cats and dogs. So I did build as the vet, but you could always place a vet somewhere else or place this build somewhere else. It's just I built it meant for this lot, so you might want to place it somewhere else, but there's plenty of places you could put it wherever you want, if you even want it. And if you do want it, you can find it on the Sims 4 gallery. It is available under my EA ID or my Origin ID, which is Gryphi, Gryphi, and you can also find it under the hashtag Miss Gryphi, and all that information is also in the description down below with a direct download link to the gallery website as well. We're going to start painting it now and then start drawing out like a pathway, and I get rid of the pathway, or no, I just cut out the portion where I put some like tiles down as a straight pathway up, and I was like, you know what? I guess that doesn't even need to be in the footage because I didn't keep it. So ignore me on that. I'm drawing out a pathway and working on some landscaping, and I did a ton of landscaping on this, so we're going to do some, and then we're going to go inside and do the kitchen, and then we're going to come back outside and do some more landscaping and just kind of go back and forth. I believe I did this build over the course of 2 or 3 streams. So I just kind of bounce around a lot in that because it was a couple of different days. And, when you start doing something and then you come back to it later, sometimes decisions you made, you're like, I don't know if I like that anymore. Or, oh, no, I have a different idea because looking at it with fresh eyes. So that's really exciting because I know I was a little bit stuck with some of the landscaping for a while. And then when I came back, I had ideas and I was really happy with it. So overall, I hope you guys like how it does come out. This build is a little bit on the pricey side, but for how big it is, I kind of imagined it would be a little bit more expensive. It is actually 99,856 simoleons on the dot. At least that's what I wrote down, and I never remember if that's like what I see when I save it to my library, or if that's like the build mode screen, because one of those takes the lot value into consideration and one doesn't. So it's going to be around 100K if your Sims do want to move into this house. And I already mentioned that it was limited pack, but I didn't mention how big it was and like things that are in this house. So this ends up being a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. There's a bathroom downstairs, a hall bathroom upstairs, and then an ensuite for the primary bedroom. And then downstairs, there is like a laundry space, like kitchen, dining, living room, and an office area as well. I don't end up putting the kitchen in the back as you see me laying it out. Now it moves to the front. I did struggle with the floor plan in here a little bit because, I don't know, it felt kind of awkward. But I think it worked out in the end because I really like doing floor plans that are a little bit strange, I suppose. Either that or overly realistic ones. And I feel like this one was a little bit strange, but also realistic in that way because not every house has like a perfect floor plan where everything fits together nicely in like a square. And I don't know. I'm just rambling at you, but you can kind of see where the 4 bedrooms are going to be and the bathroom as well. I do move the walls around so many different times to try and make the rooms a little bit less awkward, and you can see me trying to add that ensuite. But we're in the kitchen and we're using the Parenthood countertops because they are my favorite, and they also worked really nicely for this house given the 3 packs that I'm using. And actually, cats and dogs and Parenthood have a lot of the same matching blue swatch, this one in particular. So it's really nice to go ahead and use some of that in this build. Although I think I changed the counters to be white in the end. I kept the island the blue color though, because I just thought that pop of color was quite nice. But I was getting a little bit overwhelmed by how much blue was in this kitchen. But there's a lot of blue on the outside. So of course I brought it inside as well. I tried to keep a pretty cohesive color scheme through most of the home and trying to utilize colors that were present in 2 or all 3 of the packs that I used. So since this has cats and dogs, Parenthood, and laundry, there's obviously ways to do your laundry in this house. I also have a bunch of stuff for the pets. I was imagining there was cats and dogs in this house, and so I have everything you would need for them. There's litter box, there's some toys, there's food bowls, there's agility equipment outside for the dog. I think I have some pet beds in here as well. I had fun with this one, and I feel like I don't often add that much pet stuff. I might be like, oh, they have a cat, here's a bowl and a litter box, but not very often do I add agility equipment, so I was kind of excited about that just because I feel like it's not the norm for me, and I still really want to take my dog somewhere to like play around with some agility stuff. I mentioned this forever ago now. Time doesn't feel real since last year, so I couldn't tell you if forever ago is like a month and a half ago or like a year ago. But I mentioned it a while back that I wanted to take him to like test out some agility stuff because I feel like he'd be good at it. And I still haven't done it. So maybe one of these days. Anyway, this is the last stream I did of this build, I'm pretty sure. Maybe. I don't know, but this is one of the streams where I came back and I was just really inspired to do some more landscaping. So we got all of those little rocks. I'm framing these garden beds with these debug items. And it's just really all coming together here. I added some more debug fences, just lots of debug everything. There ends up being a truck that I add and lots of terrain paints. And I think this is just, I was very happy with this landscaping. Every time somebody new came into the stream, I was like, look at the front of the house. Or more so, if they asked to see a tour, I would like show it and get all giddy because I'm just really proud of this one. And most of the time I'm like, I don't want to toot my own horn. Like, this house is okay. Here's what I did. I really enjoyed this. But like, I'm really proud of this house. And I like I've said already, but like, I really hope you guys like it because I haven't been this proud of a home in a while because I have so much difficulty building larger homes. And I would consider this a larger home. I don't know if everyone would, but as somebody that primarily builds tiny homes, because that's mostly where my heart is at, this is a really large home for me. It's 4 bedrooms. It's on a pretty big lot. There's a lot of landscaping going on, which I also very much enjoy landscaping. But this took me a really long time to do, and I think it probably came out a lot better because I did this on stream and I was working with you guys and like we were all bouncing ideas off of each other, and that's part of the reason I just love Twitch so much is getting to interact with everybody and basically play the game together. So yeah, you guys should, if you're not already over there, you should probably, maybe if you're interested, you don't have to, but I would love to see you over on twitch.tv/Miss Gryphi. I do stream 4 days a week on there, and it's a really fun time. During the week, like during like the work week. I stream Monday, Thursday, and Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern, so I will be live tonight, and we're currently working on a base game apartment building, if you're interested. I'm having a lot of fun with that. Anyway, sorry, I'm just like pitching my Twitch channel right now, but like I built this there, and I have so much fun, and I'm so proud of the things we do over there, and it's a blast. It's such a blast to hang out with you guys and bounce ideas off of each other. But anyway, I talked over the laundry area, and now we're in the main entrance. I had to place down this stained glass lamp is the word I was looking for in the entryway, and I made some commentary about it on stream, which I'm going to do right now. So if you were in the stream, I apologize. You have to hear this twice. But then again, you're watching the build after you already saw. Anyway, that lamp in the front hallway. I was always very happy that they included that in Cats and Dogs, because that particular lamp I very strongly associate with New England because I'm from there, and I had that lamp in my house. Those were my parents' bedside table lamps. We had a like chandelier version of it in our kitchen, and I was like, is it just me? Is it just my family, or is it a New England thing? And I asked my chat, because I know a lot of them are also from New England, and everyone's like, yeah, I had that, or my sister had that, or my cousin had that, and like everybody had that lamp. So let me know if you guys had that lamp, and if you don't know which one I'm talking about, because it's been a while since you've seen it on screen now, it's like the stained glass like floral lamp from Cats and Dogs. Anyway, we're in the living room now. It's really spacious in here, and it's a little bit funky, but not really. What I mean by funky is all of the what I would consider normal living space, like the couches and the TV, all, the spot you would mostly hang out on the couch is on one side of the room, but there's extra stuff on the other side. But I think I filled it out in a way that makes sense for gameplay anyway. So on this side, there's the couches. The other side, we do have a cat tree. We also have some little art tables for the kids. I end up adding some like art on the walls above that, things they could have painted. And then I added this, you already saw me add it, but I added the little table from Parenthood that's like Legos. I haven't really used that, I think, since Parenthood came out. And I think it's such a fun activity for your Sims to play together. So I thought that would be great for the family room. There's the artwork I'm hanging above the art area, and then I'm realizing, oh, I didn't put a litter box in this house, so we're squeezing it into the bathroom before popping into the office space. This office doesn't have a closed door, it's just an archway, but we have bookcases, we have a desk with a computer, and then there is a chess table as well. And I think that's it for functional items in this room. I do have some more clutter in here, but it's just fun clutter. I want clutter. I want more clutter in the game. Anyway, I feel like I just can't stop talking and thinking about clutter and generations lately, and it's probably getting annoying, so I really apologize. It's just like every time I do one of these voiceovers, when I think of those things, I have an urge to be like, I want everyone else's opinion, and then bring it up, and then I'm like, okay, you've done this too many times recently, let's calm down. But anyway, we're upstairs now. This is the hallway. It's nothing too exciting. And then we're going to be working on the master bedroom, of course, using the bed from Cats and Dogs, which is really pretty. And honestly, we got a lot of new beds between these packs. Obviously, we don't have one with laundry day, but the other two packs, there's a bunch of new beds. So at least for single beds. For double beds, I'm pretty sure we just have this one. Well, not just this one, but just from Cats and Dogs. So this room's very blue. It matches like the color scheme of the rest of the house. I think it's pretty cozy, using those lamps again in a different swatch, getting some clutter on the bedside tables, and you can see the blues. They're similar but slightly different between Parenthood and Cats and Dogs, at least in this particular swatches or those particular items. Some of the items in the game, they actually are the same swatch, but I have a blue dresser and a blue bedside table, or not bedside table, well, two blue dressers. They're just different sizes. And you saw me decorate the balcony as well. I didn't even plan it that way, but the floor plan worked out so nicely that the master bedroom has a beautiful balcony out the front of the house, and I just really enjoy that. And then this is the first kids' room. It's kind of space themed. It's very purple and space, and we're pretending that those void critters are from outer space. And yeah, then this is the second bedroom. I imagine that this kid was really into the idea of maybe being a vet someday, really into pets, dogs in particular. And so that's the whole theme of this particular bedroom. I quite enjoyed it. It has, a lot of cats and dog stuff, which worked out perfectly for the pack usage. I put some of these paw prints on top of this rug. I was pretty excited about that. And getting some curtains up. And there's one thing that we're not going to get to right away. But there's a room that connects this room to the last child's bedroom. And I was kind of imagining all of the kids were like between the ages of like 8 and like 14. So kind of a wide range, but I didn't have a particular age range in mind, or like a specific age in mind. I wasn't thinking this is a kid, this is a teen. I just kind of did some fun kids' bedrooms. I quite enjoyed doing that because I feel like I always get stuck in like the same color schemes, the same ideas. So I just kind of explored, and also being limited to these are the beds I have really helped. This room is just very purple themed, and I was imagining that this was the kid that was into art, so there's another art table in here, but other than that, it's just like they like the cat. I also have a trans pride flag in here, and I paint the walls kind of purpley, and I just think it's overall a pretty cozy, pretty room. And also, I feel like every kid, at least in my generation, wished they had a mirror like that in their bedroom. You know, a big mirror with the lights all around it. You could stick your own pictures up there. Quite enjoyed that. But this is that closet that I had mentioned that connects the two rooms. I made it into sort of like a cozy hangout space. There's some lights in here, some comfy chairs, some stuffed animals. Maybe it's place to just hang out and read or tell stories in the middle of the night. I don't know. I think it's just a fun little addition. Probably just something quirky that's left over in this house that the kids are now using. But anyway, we're coming to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. That really does help me out. You can also subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And if you click that bell, it'll turn on notifications so you'll be notified of every single time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye, everybody.